What separates a grass cutter from a professional? Is there's room for both within our industry. Foot or make you feel bad and say, I can't believe you're calling me out, Wayne. I'm not calling anybody out. I just think there's a big difference between a grass cutter and a professional. And for about 6, 7, 8 years that I was in business initially, I thought I was a professional, but really I was just a full-time grass cutter. I was just a full-time grass cutter because I think the two things that we need to look at to be a professional, number one is caring about what we do. And well, I'm just mowing a few lawns on the side. That's all it is. It's no big deal. Well, it's obviously a big deal. You made an investment in the equipment and your time to do it, to go out and make some money. So it is a big deal. You don't have to have a grand idea of, having a full-blown business per se, running multiple trucks and multiple people and that whole thing to take a professional approach. But we got to care. And I think we got to care, and then we got to have confidence in what we do. And the way we gain that confidence, I think, is simple. It's training and education for ourselves. Have you taken the time for training and education? And again, you may say, well, I'm a small service. Training for what? Training on, if nothing other than, let's just say all you want to do is mow 30 lawns a week. But you can better train yourself not on mowing the lawn, but what about grass identification? The type of grass that you're mowing. So you're mowing at the right height. So the guy that's treating the yard's not going to your customer and saying, that guy mowing the lawn, how many times haven't you heard that? That guy mowing the lawn's mowing too low or mowing too high or his blades are dull. And how do you respond to that with a customer? Well, you can have confidence in that response if you've taken the time to train and educate yourself on different grass species and what their mowing height should be. You don't say, well, okay, because what I've found in 41 years of doing this, that there's just as many uneducated applicators as there are uneducated grass cutters. Let me say that again, and I don't mean to throw anybody under the bus, but I've seen just as many uneducated applicators as I've seen grass cutters. But our customer wants to think that the company that's making their application is the right answer, and they come to us. And why is that? Because they don't perceive us as a professional. And that's what we need to do. And how do we do that? How do you do that? Train and educate yourself, regardless of if you're simply just mowing lawns or if you're full-blown mowing lawns and doing landscaping. Train and educate yourself on any service that you provide so you can talk to your customers professionally. And then all of a sudden, when the guy treating the lawn, if it's not you, says, oh, well, Wayne's mowing the grass way too short. And they come to you, your customer, and says, Wayne, XYZ company that's treating my yard says, you're mowing too short or your blades are dull or this or that. I remember for a long time, I didn't have a good answer for that. I just said, okay, and I would change it. But once I understood that, no, my mowing height is correct because, hey, we're mowing fescue lawns or we're mowing bluegrass lawns or we're mowing zoysia lawns or we're mowing centipede or, whatever the heck it is, doesn't matter. But you got to know. And when you know, it goes back to what I always say. We don't know what we don't know a lot of times. We've got to educate ourselves. We got to train ourselves better because once we've done that, then we become a professional in our client's eyes. And if we look professional and we act professional, guess what? You're exactly right. You'll be treated professionally. So training and education goes a long way to caring and having confidence in what you're doing. And those two things alone, regardless of the size of your company, will set your company apart.